What's that I hear? I hear someone slandering anime and every single fan there alongside with it. Yep, no, we're going to be driving our little heads into this today because someone just decided to trigger every single anime fan all over the social medias. And what exactly are we talking about? Oh, well, we're talking about Andrew Tate, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get a little bit of context exactly what exactly happened and who exactly we're talking about, who is a guy known as Andrew Tate, who is a light heavyweight kickboxing world champion, and just literally out of nowhere, he just decided to trigger a bunch of anime fans by saying, and I will say the exact quote that he said on his Twitter: "If you are over 15 and like cartoons, you are a loser. Anime, Dragon Ball Z, etc. No excuse. Plus, any women loses respect for you. Grow up." So that was immediately the chat, the one that was hey, what the fuck? Just out of nowhere, and people saying, do you know that there are other kinds of animation? And he's not just talking about anime here, he's also talking about just sort of other animations. And then he did give a little bit of context where he's saying, I'm mainly just talking about anime and all that, South Park was funny, fuck, Simpsons is shit and all that, but popular whatever, anime is for losers. And then even as well, for some reason, decided to take a real stab at cosplayers as well, where he decided that cosplayers and all that aren't hot enough to attract real males' attentions on Instagram, so therefore they go for geeks to solicit attention from the losers from there. I was like, wait, what? It was just out of fucking nowhere. And then especially and all that, the guy just no matter what and all that, when people were trying to talk to him, and even as well on his way, he just decided to just keep soliciting, just keep retweeting all this horrible shit. And then also as well, just when anyone tried to talk back to him saying, actually, you're wrong and all that, or trying to show that, he actually just shits on them and just using his position just to act like an absolute idiot. And one thing, it just kept going on and on, and even as well decided to say depression isn't real, you feel sad, you move on, you always do depressed. And also as well, anime, anime community and all that is they're a bunch of fucking losers and all that, and hence they're always just fucking depressed, and vice versa. It was just going on, and I was okay, this, I'm not talking about a real human being here. This is a guy so far up his own ass and everything that generally thinks that he's right, and that you have to be this macho man like that. You have to be going around in a hot car. And this is not the first time the guy's been an asshole, or just seeing stuff like that. He's generally being a piece of shit. Although I'm seeing one of the few things that he posted on there is him acting big in his fast car, saying that he drinks and drives. So this is general, if anything, this is a clown of a fucking human being, if we can call that. But, just even as well for, very just ill-informed, people that are out there, it's just because of the fact that whether or not it's anime or cartoon, you do know, which already contradicting himself, cartoons and all that for fucking lose, that you do know, anime is just a different animation style. You do know that it's, at the end of the day, it's still a cartoon, it's still an animation. There's no real difference apart from the fucking language that speaks in anime most of the time. Even when we're adding all of this stuff into it, let's just add this as well. There are such things, and I know I'm going to break some fucking weird minds with this, there are adult animations and adults animes out there, as one as he mentioned with South Park. There are other shows even as well on Netflix and all that. We've got stuff like BoJack Horseman. The brand new Rick and Morty season just came out and it's fucking hilarious. And the same can be said with anime. Going into a lot of anime, just because it's an art style or direction, and something which, by the way, is popular in Japan, because guess what? It sells and all that. Is there too much of the moe or drama shit that probably since he's very just well informed and ignorant, I think he's just trying to say one specific thing, and every time you see stuff on his Twitter, he keeps posting back to these fucking little girls and shit. It's okay, in his wild world, which he honestly doesn't give a shit and all that, whoever says it to and all that, because he he thinks he's fucking right, at the end of the day and all that, like, he's talking about, like, little mo shit, and that's, yeah, there's a fucking plethora of that shit, and trust me, the guy has just probably did one single Google search and just went, man, fuck this entire genre, fuck this. The only thing I know about is, like, fucking Dragon Ball and Pokemon and, like, all, like, just, you know, mainstream, like, shit and all that every fucking parent or every, like, adult has heard about of this. Just, like, really disrespectful, especially when you think there are shows that are meant for an adult audience and all that, like Monster, like, if you're going to say, like, you're over 15, Monster's not meant for, like, a young, like, innocent audience. Same thing can be said with the Berserk and all that, like, Dead Man Wonderland as well. Although that's going more to the teenager age, it's still not really meant for a younger children audience and all that. You do have shows like that, like every kind of fucking show. Like, this, let's put, for example, like a children's show and all that. Let's just say Adventure Time. Do you know why it works and all that? Because not only does it appeal to the younger audience, to the kids, but it also has things that something from an elder generation can also really enjoy as well. Like, I just feel like, you know, immediately and all that, like, just because, like, someone says it and it's, like, a popular guy and all that, like, or, like, whether or not it's, like, someone who's, like, really huge in YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or he's a celebrity or anything and all that, just because you enjoy something and all that doesn't really mean it's like if someone, like, shits on you for it, and especially if someone says, oh, fuck that, that's, you know, shitty in school and all that, then fuck you and all that. Like generally, like, that's just an asshole thing. Like, you enjoy what you enjoy. Like, personally, there's shit, things I don't fucking care about that some of my friends enjoy, and it's like, whatever, man. Like, you know, I know people that don't like my fucking love for fighting games or video games in general, and it's like, alright, you know, that, or they don't like watching, like, talking about Game of Thrones and shit like, it's fine to have things you like and dislike, but to shit on someone just because of the personal taste and just acting in high authority because you think you're better because, like, what, you're fucking, like you're, like, an athlete or a celebrity, you know, you're just abusing, like, your whole status as a celebrity and all that, and just acting as an ignorant prick. Other than that, like, all I can really say and all that, as an anime fan and all that, like it's becoming much more mainstream than it used to be and all that. Back when it actually used to be a lot more of a, like, a kind of thing that you hid away, but now since it's more breaking out and all that, and we're seeing such shows and all that, and a huge boom and all that, that's helped that is Netflix and a bunch of other streaming sites and all that to bring it out there. We finally have had stuff, and what you know, one of the most popular shows and all that was kind of more pushing, and I saw a lot more adults, more, like, ranging into, like, the, like, early 20s to 18s to teenager years and all that, was like One Punch Man, and a lot of people fucking loved that stuff and all that. And guess what and all that, if people really loved Dragon Ball when they were like 15, 13, whatever fucking age and all that, they're probably going to enjoy the same kind of shit when they're older as adults and all that. There isn't really a stopping point and all that. And at the end of the day, like, if anyone ever fucking saw that, they'd be like, well, it's just a fat fucking, you know, like nerd and all that that's sleeping in his mother's basement and all that. Like, that's all the day that there's still people feel, and I kind of hate the fact that there's still a stigma to it and all that, regardless. And, like, at the end of the day, he's pushing his own kind of agenda where it's like, yeah, you have to be a big, macho, muscly man and all that, and it's like, no, like, because you look at, like, other, like, people that have been in, like, you know, American football and all that, and they've been huge anime fans. Like, one of, like, a real professional wrestler and all that, Brennan Williams and all that, is a huge, massive fan of anime fans, and the guy is fucking hench as fuck, and he's, like, a professional athlete and all that. So, it doesn't mean just because you like something like that, it doesn't really say, like, that you're grounded to be that. I mean, trust me, listen, you lose your few pounds here and all that, let's be fucking honest here, and all that, but that doesn't mean I'm being daunted. And then, also as well, I'm not going to get too much into depression shit and all that, but, like, saying depression isn't a real thing and all that, and is a hypocrite, and seeing some of the shit that he said and all that, I swear, like, just the Twitter itself is a fucking joke and all that, and the guy clearly is just doing it for attention. But at the end of the day and all that, Andrew Tate, go fuck yourself. You're an absolute piece of shit and all that. Like, so there you go. You want that little bit of attention and all that because your fucking career and all that hasn't gone anywhere? There you go and all that. Has something. You got your little couple of minutes of fame and all that you probably wanted and all that. At the end of the day and all that, I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comment section down below. I have a sneaking suspicion this is just an anime channel. Not too many people are going to disagree with me in that. But at the end of the day and all that, if you like anime or not, awesome and all that. You know, stick around and all that. I'm pretty sure I have some stuff and all that you probably care about talking about. If not, that's fine. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but at the end of the day, it's not fucking right either way and all this to shit on something that someone likes and all that. So, thank you as always for watching and all that. I hope you enjoyed this one. A little bit change of pace and all that, and I wanted to get more into doing into these videos again and all that, since I haven't done it in quite a long time and all that, and I kind of want to get more back into discussions and all that, because it's an interesting topic, and definitely as well there's some stuff and all that I just love to talk about and all that and give my 2 cents. But that's all for me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.